Hey everyone, so this is the weekly reading for the week beginning Monday the 2nd of April to Sunday the 8th of April 2018. Cannot believe we're already in April. 2 weeks away from my birthday as well. How the hell did that happen? Anyway, so I'm shuffling the cards. And don't quote me on the exact moon periods. I do quite like to do that, but I'm sure when I done it last week, I think I actually got my guesstimations wrong. So, you know, take that with a pinch of salt. But whatever cards are meant to come up for the right days will come up for the right days. But I can kind of work out roughly because I know that, for instance, it's just after 9 o'clock at night UK time on Sunday, Easter Sunday here. Well, everywhere if you celebrate it, but yeah, Easter Sunday, and so in approximately about two and a half, 3 hours, the moon will go into Scorpio. So those of you that know me well know that this is the feel it to heal it time, or reveal it to heal it. So it can be a difficult time of having to face your true feelings. And that can be a beautiful thing if you spend all day, every day, facing your feelings, which I'm one of them people because I'm Scorpio rising. I'd rather know the truth than not, really, and to do my Aries and my Sag. But I mean, I won't bore you to tears with all of that, especially those that maybe I'll be like, Claire, you say it all the time. But just for the people that don't know, I have got all the honest signs, so I'm about truth and integrity here and keeping it raw and real. And I'm drinking my cup of tea while I do this because I ate something earlier. I made this amazing pasta. Not going to be modest, it was amazing, but I had a shitload of garlic in it, so I just can't get the taste of garlic out. I love garlic, but it's a bit much. Anyway, probably too much info there, but there you go. So anyway, this is the cards for Monday. So tomorrow we will still be in the Scorpio moon, so we'll be in Aries Sun, Scorpio moon. So, and these cards can be quite intense, so let's see what comes up for them. Because I'd say tomorrow, because the full moon was yesterday, 31st of March, the energy of the full moon is still very much around tonight on the Sunday while I'm filming this, and it will still be very much around tomorrow on Monday as we start our week. So, I'm going to pull 2 for Monday. So the cards that I've pulled are the one I can't say, so let's not even try. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. That is so funny. I was just having a conversation there about, things being a learning experience and trusting your own intuition and everything. So that's making me laugh that that's coming up. But yeah, it really is just about, it's a period of growth right now. And I really do feel that Mercury retrograde is like helping you, or basically forcing you to really go over things, review things, and really sort of work out what works best for you. What works for one person may not work for you, kind of thing. Whatever floats your boat. We're all different. And the next card is Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So again, it's really picking up on what I was just saying there, that just because something works for one person and works very well, it might not actually resonate for you, and it might not work for you. And it's just about, it doesn't really matter how intuitive you are. Like, I'm very intuitive, but I've been doing that lately, where, do you know what I mean? Like, I was kind of getting a bit flustered and confused with so many different schools of thought about something that I actually just was drowning out my own inner voice, my own intuition. And I mean, I know what feels right and what doesn't. And it's just one of these things where, I feel like, this has been a lesson for me, so that normally how this happens, so that I can pass on the message to the people that are listening to my channelings. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of people here that are going to be resonating with the words that I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Situations could be completely different. Every personal reading I do, it's bizarre when I'm using my own stuff to get across what I'm picking up, how it connects with the person. And I mean, I'm so used to this now, because this has been years now I've been doing these readings, and that's how Spirit used me. I don't know how they use any other medium, but that is how they use me, is that they go so much into my own stuff. And I don't always need to get really personal about it, but sometimes I do. It depends how much I trust the person. But it's like, I do feel that with this situation, it's been about, where have you been sort of listening to, listening to advice or wisdom or whatever that does actually work for someone, but it doesn't work for you, and not kind of listening to your own intuition and just following it. And you know when it's right, when you actually go the other way and try something, and then it feels right. You know what I mean? You know what feels right, you know what feels wrong, kind of thing. Don't know if I'm articulating myself too well, but hey, that'll just have to do. So anyway, I feel like that is a bit sticky energy, but it's because it's Scorpio moon, and like I say, it's sort of truths being unveiled to you that might be a bit uncomfortable, but it's okay, because it's got here, it's like move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. So I just feel like you might have felt like you've been going a bit down the wrong route, or kind of took a wrong turn, but it's like you can very easily like turn back again. You know, oh my God, I'm seeing like things to do with the Labyrinth and that, because I don't watch Labyrinth every Sunday, I promise. It was on last weekend, and it just came back to me again there about, like, you know, if you've seen it, you know, she's walking along, and it's like she's marking the arrows for the way that she's going to find her way back with a lipstick, and then the wee monster things, whatever they are, like it's going, and it comes up and it turns the tile around so that she's facing the wrong way. It's just basically like, it's like you're totally fucked, because like this little thing is like changing it and confusing you. And so I just feel like that is such a funny analogy for Spirit to use, but I just really feel like, sorry, I don't really laugh, but that is funny. Like, it is, somebody feels like that's what's been happening. It's like, just when you feel like you got your shit together, it's like these little gremlins are coming along, turning the story around. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, listen, I hear you, okay, and I'm here to help. That's obviously why you're watching this video. So just, we're in it together. And we've got this now. So anyway, this is Tuesday. So Tuesday, what will we be in? Pretty sure we'll still be in Scorpio moon. But again, don't hold me to that. So Tuesday, I have, oh, and look, there we go, loving it. I love that, because it felt like a total ramble, and then this is me to trust myself, and hopefully you can trust what I'm doing, because it's the card that's come out is trust, and I'm pretty sure what I just said was all about that. It was about just trusting that now you're on the right path. And it says you can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. So this is about when you turn around and go back on the path of which resonates and feels like, right, actually this does feel good to me now. You know, because the right people, earth angels, the right people are sent to you, they're attracted to you, and things just feel easy. Do you know, it shouldn't feel if you're going the total wrong way, you know, you kind of do get quite a lot. And it's funny, as I'm saying that, I'm getting like, you know, tense in my solar plexus, and it just doesn't feel good. But when you know when you're going the right way, because it's just like that kind of tension releases, there's you know, to kind of put a bit of a spanner in the works there, like I will say that, you know, I think great steps are what's that saying again? Why can I never remember the freaking sayings when I need to, what does this say? I feel like we need to use this. Physical activity. Well, I feel like that's for Tuesday too, so we'll keep that there a minute. I feel like it's that kind of saying of like, you know, nothing worth having ever comes easy. There's one, but that wasn't the one I was going for, but it's generally the idea. It's like, if something is freaking amazing and you're meant to have it, it should be like really scary. Do you know what I mean? Like, it should be scaring the shit out of you. But also, when you start moving towards it and you break through the fear, it should also feel pretty fucking amazing, and then you get confirmation. So it's about that kind of trusting, and you know, and knowing the difference between, is this feeling icky because it's actually not the right thing for me, or is it feeling a bit icky or a bit whatever you want to call it, a bit uncomfortable because it is the right thing for me, and it's scary and it's up leveling, but it's the right way. And I'm sorry if that is very cryptic, but you know, it is about, you do have to tune into your own inner guidance. Even with stuff like this, I always say to people, you have to take personal responsibility for everything that you do, for anybody that you go to for help. You have to listen to yourself over anybody, I would say. And that's where I'm saying that actually, and a couple of things that I've been doing, I actually wasn't doing. I was ignoring myself. So it's like, you really do have to listen to your own intuition. And I feel that on the Tuesday too, I feel like that, like, this keeps coming up, and I have to say, oh my God, I'm so honest, but like, I've been ignoring it, right? I've still not been to the gym. That's terrible. And it's about, I really do feel a lot of people do need to be getting that physical exercise and grounding their body. You know, I just feel there's a lot of high energy, and it's when you can actually like ground your energy, you're really going to feel the benefit of it. So I feel that that's why that's coming up. I'm shouting, I'm lowering my voice. Right, so for Wednesday, I'm pretty sure Wednesday will be in a Sagittarius moon now. Well, I'll see if I'm right when it gets to Wednesday. Just follow the cards rather than what moon sign I say it's in. You can normally tell though by the feel of the cards. Well, I can. So there we go. Yes, new beginnings. That makes sense to me because Sag Moon, if this is indeed what it will be at some point on Wednesday, it'll go into Sag Moon. And that's funny, isn't it? Because today, as I'm filming this, Easter Day is about new beginnings. So is April about new beginnings because it's the first month of the zodiac, and it's all about. I feel like after you've kind of got this clear that you were going, taking a wrong turn, just I don't know. It's not a big, massive deal, but it's something that didn't feel good to you, and then you've kind of been like, actually, I'm going to follow my own inner compass, and you trust that, and then it's like you're grounded in the physical, and things are going great. Do you know what I mean? That's what I feel. I feel like this is. Some epiphany comes to you, then you start going the right way, and then it's like, right, start a new beginnings, and stuff just feels great. And there's just so much stuff been coming up about new beginnings. So I really do feel, for whatever reason, Wednesday feels like that. And remember, there is a big emphasis on like looking at your values right now, and do you even value yourself, and how much you value other people, all the stuff about values, a lot of stuff to do with finances and going over finances and stuff like that. And things to do with your physical body too. That's why that's came up, physical act. I've just realised it is because Venus is in Taurus, and Venus is about the physical body. It's about money. It's about values. It's about beauty. It's about the senses too. So it's about you might find that you want more massages and stuff this period of time, or just anything that's like, treating your body like it matters, because it does. Like your mind, body, soul, spirit, it all matters. And it's like you've got to pay attention to it all. But I really do feel that's why the stuff about physical activity is coming up there too. It didn't occur to me when I pulled it, but it just came back to me there that we've shifted from fiery Venus and Aries to grounded Venus and Taurus, and it will be bringing all that nice stuff that I just mentioned. Right, so let's put these cards down. Cards are we going with now? I do actually feel like I want to pull a chakra wisdom card. Now, do I want to pull it now? Yeah, for Thursday. Let's pull it. Right, so these have got a wee story with them, for those of you that don't know. And actually, I love doing readings with these cards. And right now I'm doing these cards with my membership, and we're absolutely loving it. So please do inquire about it, because if you're drawn to these cards, I feel you will love this, and I'm very connected to these cards. And I didn't really explain that very well, but there's a couple of different readings I do with these, and they're very enlightening. If you like the cards. If you don't like the cards, then you're not going to like reading, but I love them. So, there we go. That's obviously that message needed to come through. So the card for Thursday, so Wednesday is about new beginnings, starting something fresh, rolling my ideas. Thursday, confusion has come up, but don't worry, fear not. It doesn't always mean what it says. And that is actually the crown chakra in these cards. It's not purple, it's grey, it's neutral. Let me find it. And I need, I just opened up the right page. And I need to read it because it's got a huge fable. So I'm going to hold it up. And it says, silver cloud, every silver lining has a cloud. Jana climbs Faith Mountain in dense fog, wondering whether her decision to leave her boyfriend was the right one. There's another man waiting in the wings. There always is. Sorry. Silver cloud surrounds her, and it is cold and scary. Despite her confusion, she keeps climbing. As she reaches the summit, the fog clears, revealing the town far below. With Silver Cloud's help, she has journeyed much farther than she realised. She now knows what to do. She begins the long journey home to reclaim her love. I just got the total giggles here. It's like another spin on There's Plenty More Fish. Although I don't think this is saying it. I think it's saying that like you went, oh God, I've just got what this is about. Well, it's obviously about love too, but it's about other things. It's about going the wrong way and you have to turn back, and like the labyrinth, like she's went the wrong way and you need to turn back and go the right way. And it says, through the willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. Oh my God, I freaking love this. I love that I've just went on about that and shared about, me going, feel like I went down the wrong way and then coming, it's just, this card is like, now I get why I was drawn to use these cards. See, and that's all about teaching you here at the same time, guys. I can't help it. Fadge Moon. Look, it's all about trust. Trust your intuition, because I'm like, why the fuck am I using them? It's going to take more time, but I just trusted, and it's now making sense. Hopefully it's making as much sense to you as what it makes to me. And it says, there is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring clarity. And the personal inquiry is, can I see confusion as a good thing? Can I learn to let go of needing an immediate outcome? And it's not a coincidence. I've actually said this to 2 people today about if you don't know the answer, you have to stay in that. You have to stay in the gut feeling and trust that when you're meant to come out of it, you'll know, especially because we're about to go into Scorpio moon. I always feel like after that has been and gone, it's like a death and a rebirth. It's like, it's not a coincidence filming this actually on Easter Sunday. It's like, you know, you're going to be born again, new beginning, someone else, like, and your life might be taking a totally different turn than what you expected, and that's scary, but you've just got to roll with it and trust. So key ideas: allowing confusion, spiritual support, consequences of actions, finding love. And the key words are clarity, support, and revelation. In the meditation is close your eyes and visualize the room you're in. Focus on one object in the room. When you're relaxed, sense the presence of silver cloud. When the object is no longer visible in your mind's eye, relax even more deeply and breathe. You are in the place of not knowing. It is a completely safe environment. It is a completely safe environment. Ask for the highest good, and this shall be revealed. I'm sorry, I'm a bit blown away by that, because now I know why I was meant to use that card. Amazing. Right, so Friday's cards. Now, I just saw Open Your Heart to Love theirs or shuffling. Let's see if it comes out. Oh, I've just seen it again. It's the red one. I'm shuffling. Right, I'm going to look away and see. So, oh, right, that means... Right, I'm going to pick the both of them. Right, so the ones it landed on, sorry for my language there, if that offends anyone, especially it's probably not the best choice of words today, but never mind. So, so the first card, this is, and wait a minute, oh my God, now I'm talking about confusion, now I'm confused. Right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday's just new beginnings, Thursday's confusion, but it's not, it doesn't really sound like it is confusion. It's like, well, it's confusion, but it's like, it's probably because you've had to turn around and go a different way and it's a bit scary. That's what I feel. Thursday, no wonder you're needing a good laugh. And hopefully this is still in Wednesday, Sag Moon. First, might not be in Sag Moon, it might be in Cap now, but hopefully it's in Sag Moon, because Sag Moon would bring the laughter, because that's my placement, and I love to laugh and I love to make people laugh. Often make people laugh and I'm not even meaning to. Uplift yourself and those around you through love and laughter. So it's very simple. Keep it simple. If you're feeling like everything's getting a bit serious and all this change is scaring you, you know, just do something that makes you laugh. Be with somebody that makes you laugh. Keep it simple. And then also for Thursday, take time for yourself, Tulip. Enjoy relaxation activities that nurture your soul. And I feel they very much go together. They go together really nice, don't they? It's like, do something that raises your vibration, whatever that may be. Oh dear. My sense of humour is just ridiculous at times, but never mind. Right, so I can't stop laughing. That's Friday. Anyway, Friday should be about having a laugh and do relaxing things anyway. Right, so card for Saturday. And this really will be Cap Moon, I'm pretty sure. So it's a bit more reserved time, serious, getting shit done, keeping busy. So probably be a busy Saturday with that Aries energy. Wow, that card just flew out. Oh, that's funny, because I just booked a client in for Saturday morning. So that is, and I'm not complaining about that. That is the case for Saturday for me. Right, so King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Oh look, your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success, using resources wisely. I love that. And I love that I just said, oh, I've got a client. So, you know, it is about, like, it's to do with this. It's to do with this sort of shift in consciousness, shift in, like, awareness of, oh, wait a minute, that's not been working. I need to trust myself. Try something new. If it feels a bit kind of confusing, because oh, remember as well, it's confusion because of Mercury retrograde too, and it's like reviewing things and going back. We do just feel a bit out of sorts, a bit muddled. So you've just got to sort of stay with that, and like the other card said, trust that it will be clear when it's meant to. And I always say that anyway. I always used to say that with my counselling clients too. It's like if you don't know, it's like you've got to kind of stay in the not knowing and trust that you will. Because how many think about how many times you've been in that situation before where things don't make sense and then they suddenly do. because that's what's happening. That's what looks like it's happening here. Things don't make the sense. Things haven't made sense before this week, I feel. Then it's like the clarity is really coming in on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're starting whatever, like implementing. Thursday, you just feel a bit kind of like, oh, have I made the right decision? All that kind of, like, kind of not going back on it, but just kind of like, you know, just weighing things up and stuff. Then it's like by the Friday, you just want to relax and enjoy your Friday, because it feels like not being a stressful week, but just a wee bit all over the place. And it is because of Mercury retrograde. But it's like by Saturday, it's like for whatever reason, you're like, actually, I have made the right decision. And now, like, I'm getting evidence that things are going the way it should. And finally, for Sunday, oh my God. Sunday, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over-analysing a problem, find a compromise. So again, I feel like it's, for some people, right, there's two camps of people that I'm seeing. For the first camp, I feel like they're still like indecisive about a way to go or what way works, and you're figuring out things. Like I see people writing like lots of notes and like and God, this is funny because I've been doing that today, like writing loads of notes and figuring things out and making plans together. But and you're still kind of a bit in that energy on Sunday. But for another group of people, where was that? I'm sure I've seen it. Yeah, here. It's follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So I feel like for one set of people, you know, you just need to decide and make a decision and run with it. A bit like that funny meme that I put up today saying, you know, about an Aries like having loads of ideas and not running with it. It's like you do need to run it with it now. You need to grab the best idea and run with it and make it happen, make it work. If you don't run with the idea, you're never going to know if it works because you didn't run with it. And I am the queen at that. So now I'm going to change that story, and I'm going to be the person that runs with the idea and actually makes it work. And then I feel when you can jump into that and follow your heart, you're on a roll. Trustworthy psychic information, you're suddenly, you know, you've got your shizzle back. But for some people, they're actually going straight to go, and they go to this on Sunday, and you just feel like love and life kind of feeling. Right, so what other card do I want to pull? One of these. One final card for Sunday. Oh, look, that one wants to come out to change. The changes that you're going through are positive. So it's just a wee reminder there that things might have felt a bit confusing. I always do that. Confusing and a bit all over the place. It's just funny that I'm sitting staring at that. But it's like, you know, the changes that you're going through are positive. And I'm sure I pulled that card at some point during this week as well. What final card do we need to know for this week? Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. And I love that it's ended on that, because it really is about, I feel like, you know, it's that kind of thing where in spirit, you know, it makes sense to use my example, that when I procrastinate too much and I don't run with an idea and I don't put it out there, it means nobody benefits. And these good ideas, and I have got some good ideas, are just sitting there on bits of scrap paper and nobody's benefiting from it. And you know, that upsets me, because I didn't come into all of this spiritual growth to sit and not share my ideas with people. So I really would hate to feel that hate's a bit strong, I don't like that word, but you know, it makes me sad to feel like other people are not putting their work out in the world as well, because at the end of the day, it isn't actually about me. It's about me too. You know, I need to live and stuff, and I need to be happy and follow my passion. But it's about, you know, I'm being of service to others, and it's about if I'm not putting my stuff out in the world, then I'm not being of service. So obviously, I have always got something out there, but there's a lot more in me to give, and it's about, you know, you have to have a bit of a plan in place to share that. And I feel there's somebody else watching this that is nodding their head like, oh fuck, Claire, yeah, that's making sense to me, and I'm going to get on with it. So, you know, you're welcome. And if you need a little bit more clarity and personal input on that, then you know where to find me for a personal reading. I've got lots of different things going on with price changes and stuff, just things that feel a bit more aligned. And yeah, so just get in touch with me and inquire about that. I'll be doing a few more. I'm already doing not group, sorry. I will be doing that. I'm already doing coaching and self-love empowerment packages now, which I'm loving. And I've got a couple of spaces for that if you feel like that's for you. And yeah, as always, just reach out to me to check, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. See you later. Enjoy your week.